Truth Man here. So I got something I want y'all to hear, and then we're going to get into the topic. This is from Nothing But the Truth. And I've been listening to this guy too, because this guy, hey.
Men do not think of all
I wouldn't mind collabing with this dude.
Which is crazy because you lived in a house with these children.
So I want y'all to hear this. Let me go back to the beginning. Because this, what she's gonna say is how women think, but what he's gonna say is the reality. Okay, and I'm gonna give my commentary on it. We're gonna go from there. And this video is the attitude we should take when the breakup is going on and after the breakup. A lot of people ain't gonna agree with what I'm finna say, but I'm finna say it. Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Here we go.
You know, so when a guy says things like, oh, I'm not paying your light bill because you have to pay that anyway, well, are you considering the fact that we have 3 people in the house versus me being by myself? Are you considering the fact
it's that... It's not for me to consider that. It's your house.
It's my house, but your kids are here consuming these things. Your kids are using the Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. Your kids are using extra water, hour.
Yes.
Well, you're looking at it like yours. You're separating yourself because you no longer want to be responsible for these.
No, they're my kids. They'll never not be my kids.
Most men, though. Most men.
I don't think so.
Fair use.
No, I think that a lot of times, you know, a lot of women like to say, you know, you abandon your family. No, a lot of these men abandon God. Mm-hmm. A lot of these
messages coming through here. So I'm gonna rewind it because y'all probably heard was the beat. Y'all gotta catch what he's saying, because this is the truth. I would never abandon my kids, and in fact, I didn't have no intentions on abandoning her. But I look at it like this, and this is how the Most High showed me. You are a man. You are a man. Do not think that, don't let these women brainwash y'all and make y'all think that the Most High is just on their side. He told me, you are a man. I had to figure out what that meant, because for a while he didn't say nothing else. Then like down the line, he started showing me the scriptures in regards to what was going on at the time. And so I had to figure out why did he say that?
These men don't want to leave their children. They want to leave y'all. Mm-hmm. A lot of these men don't want to get away from their children. They want to get away from you. That's why, if you know what's so funny? For all of the women that say that he left me and started another family, that tells you right there that the family wasn't the issue. He wanted kids. He wanted stability. He wanted a house. He just didn't want you. Man, this is nothing but the truth.
So I'm going to play that one more time. And in my situation, I did want her. But the way my mind thinks as a man, as an alpha, as a masculine man, is I've always been the type. I don't care what nobody say, I will cook anybody. I will cook your pastor. I will cook your daddy, anybody. I'm never going to be the type to stay where I'm not wanted. I will start over. I will start over on a job. I will start over in a relationship. I'm not staying nowhere I'm not wanted. That says a lot about all of y'all that do that and how you feel about yourself. It's like you love money more than you love yourself. You love keeping up faces, saving faces more than you love yourself. That's why y'all put up with mess, and you could either be single or you could have another woman that's not as messy or not at all messy. But instead, you want the one that deny you sex. You want the one that in the confines of her heart and mind, she want to get slutted out by other men. And if they don't take care of her, if they're not rich, then she still wants you to pay her bills. This is what he's talking about, y'all. When this type of stuff goes on, guys just want to move on.
But I do feel like men do not think of all the things that it requires to support a child, which is crazy because you lived in a house with these children, so you know. So when a guy says things like, oh, I'm not paying your light bill because you have to pay.
Okay, now here's the thing. She told me that she wanted me off the lease, right? That's what she wanted. So why would I pay the light bill? Once I'm gone, I'm not paying the light bill. These women will literally try to bring slavery back by putting them folks on you. And while they putting them folks on you, they'll be trying to say, like, you left your family, you abandoned your family. I offer all of them, including her, to move there. But because she ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, you look, if you wanted that kind of say so, if you wanted that kind of clout, then all of this would have been totally different. So the fact that they choosing to stay up here, y'all hear that? All of y'all hear that? All of y'all. Now, if you still say that I'm abandoning them, that I'm a deadbeat, you're dumb. You're slow. Something wrong with you. Because you hearing the truth, you can go ask her. I offer all of them to go down there with. I said we could just live them side by side. You do your thing, you have your life, I have my life, and we raise these girls together. Now, I ain't going down there. I ain't ever going out. Just like we. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. So, you know how people have motion sickness, right? Somebody has motion sickness. Okay, watch this. So you would think that people would be cooperative, right? Okay, so I was like, well, when y'all come down there, you know, they gonna want you down there too. I pay for the room, I'm never coming to Arizona. What kind of stuff is that? Like I say, if y'all still, I done gave y'all, cause I'm gonna stop even talking about this soon. I done told y'all everything y'all need to know. Either you just evil, you got a problem with me, or you just want to be able to think that you a better man than me if anybody is still trying to call me a deadbeat. How am I a deadbeat? How is any other dude with situations like mine a deadbeat? Why would I stay with a woman who doesn't want me? We supposed to be having sex. Why would you? You supposed, even when you get old, okay, it ain't about making children no more. Now it's about pleasure. It's about peace and pleasure. Once you get up in your 40s and 50s, this ain't about you shouldn't be making no babies. This is about peace and pleasure now. So why would a guy stay with a woman that's not providing pleasure? If you not gonna have sex with him, you should not have even one argument with that man. You should not be arguing with him. So he gotta pay, dude, this is how messy the world has become. He has to pay the bills to argue with you. So that's what he's paying for. He's paying to argue with you. I'm telling you, man, there's something wrong with these people, man. Something wrong with these people. And then when you tell them the truth, they don't want to hear it.
Considering the fact that we have 3 people in the house versus me being by myself, are you considering the fact that
it's your house?
It's my house, but your kids are here consuming these things. Your kids are using the Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. Your kids are using extra water, hour.
Yes.
Well, you're looking at it like yours. You're separating yourself because you no longer want to be responsible for these.
No, they're my kids. They'll never not be my kids.
Most men don't. Most men.
I don't think so. I think that a lot of times, a lot of women like to say, you abandoned the family. No, a lot of these men abandon y'all. Mm-hmm. A lot of these men don't want to leave their children. They want to leave y'all. Mm-hmm. A lot of these men don't want to get away from their children. They want to get away from you. That's why, if you know what's so funny? For all of the women that say that he left me and started another family, that tells you right there that the family wasn't the issue. He wanted kids. He wanted stability. He wanted a house. He just didn't want you. Man, this is the...
Let's stop deceiving. Let's start just being honest. We're too old not to be able. The Bible says, rebuke a fool and they will hate you. If you hate the truth, the Bible says you are a fool. But of course, they don't care about no Bible. All they care about is getting their way like a little child. Marriage is for adults. And that's why when people get divorced, it's always somebody that's being a child. They don't want to work as a team. That's cute. Remember how when we was little, we had to learn how to share? How are you an old person, grown, and still don't know how to share? Still don't know how to work as a team? Still want somebody to do everything for you like you a newborn in somebody's lap looking up at them sucking the bottle. But this is how people is. This is what's going on. I got 4,022 subs. A whole bunch of those are men who know I'm telling the truth. And it's not a lot, but if you look at, what was that, 2 years ago? 3 years ago, I only had 40. And it ain't like they done just laid down the red carpet for me. I had to really go after it. Look how many videos I got to get to this point. And I started that series last night because it's women like the one that I was playing in the background. And K. Michelle and all these women, they always want to blame the man. That's childish. How are you always blaming the man and not looking at yourself? But y'all all want to be married. Y'all all want the best option. And until you get it, alimony and child support. That's not even fair. It should be a rule that the guy that you have sex with is responsible for you. So if you run off and divorce your husband or cause him to divorce you, the rule should be that any guy that even come near to you is responsible for you. I bet you it wouldn't be no divorce then. I bet you it wouldn't. Because these guys, the guys they run to wouldn't want nothing to do with them. And the guys they ran from wouldn't want nothing to do with them. They'll be like, nope, too late. You left. Nope, too late. You ran me off. Forced me to divorce you. Some women will not file. Or they'll try to wait. They'll be on the computer. Oh, if I make it this long, I'll get lifetime alimony. They be doing that. Or they'll try to wait until they meet somebody that they like. Then they want to give you some papers. All while disrespecting you. All while decreasing everything they do. Now, smart men gonna be like, man, I'm a file. And why shouldn't you? The rules are stacked in our favor with the Most High. The rules are stacked in their favor with man. Because in the Bible, a woman can't divorce a man, but a man can divorce a woman. The Bible says that she got to remain married or unmarried or else reconciled to her husband. The Bible says that the man, though, can put her away. Now, if you don't understand how to put it line upon line, because if you do understand how to put it line upon line, the Messiah was basically not saying that men couldn't divorce women. He said that if you do it for a petty reason, you're going to get judged and looked at too. Them dudes was divorcing their wives for cooking bread wrong. He said, no, ain't going to be none of that. But I just thought I would get into that. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.